Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and we have another video for you guys today. So, the big difference in this video is that we're actually going to be playing Warlock, and since I felt bad picking on some of the Timmies over the last couple of videos, we're going to give back in this video. So I'm going to show you guys a really easy way, if you're new to the game and you're playing on Warlock, how to farm the troll boss. And if you do it in normal, the troll boss is generally not contested, so you can actually get pretty easy kills the majority of the time without anybody bothering you. And the amazing thing about the troll is that it drops two pretty good items that you can sell for a lot of money. The first being the troll pelt, which I think is, from my experience, maybe 1 in 8, 1 in 10 drop, and it sells for about 1,700 to 2,000 at the time of this recording. And the other is the Troll's Blood, which is like a yellow potion, and that sells for about, I think like 400 at the time of this recording, like 350 to 400. So if you get a couple of those drops, easily, you know, bank a couple of thousand gold. In one day of playing and just farming, I was able to make about 10k gold just doing this. So over the next couple of clips, I'll go over how to kill the troll boss and some of the strategies that I use. On the Warlock, it's very, very easy because essentially you can just cheese him. He doesn't aggro to you, so you don't really need to learn a lot of the mechanics. Just put the Hydra down, go focus the Hydra, and then you just ban Fireball. As you can see here, I have a perk called Immortal Lament, which means that as a Warlock you can just keep casting your spells and it won't kill your character. Because normally if you don't have that, it will kill your character if you're below 1 HP. So with Immortal Lament you can just cast infinitely. So let's go to the next clip after we do this and get out, and I'll show you a little bit more. Alright, so going into the next clip, generally what I like to do is put the Hydra down and then first start gaining a little bit of HP. In case somebody does decide to push you, you're not at a very low HP total. The other strategy is just keep casting fireballs and Hydra only, so you can burst it down really, really quickly. One strategy, or technique that I would highly recommend is making sure you put the Hydra down in the same exact spot. When you do this, the Hydra keeps the aggro. I feel like if you put it in different spots, sometimes the troll will hold the aggro and then he'll come right back at you. As you can see in this clip versus the first one, kind of stuck on the Hydra the entire time. Versus in the first clip, it kind of charged me a couple of times and he died a lot quicker in this one. Granted, I think I did have like maybe 2 pieces of better gear, but it wasn't a big difference, right? So let's move on to the next clip. Alright, so this next clip is in a high roller lobby. In respects to the boss, there's not a lot of differences. You just keep your Hydra in the same spot, keep spamming. Your Hellfires, you should be fine, right? Again, just keep the Hydra in the same spot. The troll boss should stay active to the Hydra instead of you. One thing that can happen is if he decides to charge you, you need to just phantomize. You can run out of the room and reset the entire fight. Or the actual mechanic is when he charges you and he does his club swing, you just jump and you should be able to dodge this swing. I think you can see that in the first clip that I showed. The big benefit about doing high roller is that the gold from the gold palette is a lot more. Normally you can average about 300 to 400 gold. The gold palette here in high roller will average you about 1,000 gold. So the only big downside to the high roller map is that the troll boss is a lot more contested. So again, this is the charge, so ignore. All you have to do is either phantomize or just jump the swing there. And then when you get close to him again, just put a Hydra down, and it should be good. see, he dies fairly easily here. Now, again, you're gonna be contested in high roller a lot more, so you have to have higher HP. As you can see, I'm not running the Lament here, so I actually do have like more PvP survival specs in place. Alright, and finish looting all of it. As you can see, my inventory is pretty full with treasure. You always want to try to prioritize the small treasures, especially when the AP grind comes back up. I think right now my inventory is about 700, 800 gold before all the gear that I have picked up. And a really important trick here is you always want to Hydra as soon as you come back out of the room to see if there's anybody in Viz or any rogues that are waiting to ambush you. And the same thing for this door. And usually what I'll do is take the elevator up and then try to get to the middle room and either get the extraction or another technique is you can go to the sides of the map and see if you just get an extraction through there. So in this game we do decide to make it to the middle, so let's fast forward a little bit. Alright, and as we make it to the middle, we do hear someone in the middle, so let's see how this plays out. Alright, and pretty unfortunate for him, he does get hit by the Goblin Mage. Something that I know fairly well that has happened to me in the past. Quite unfortunate, but because he was low from the Curse of Pains, I was able to secure the kill there with some assistance. A lot of his gear was some pretty big upgrades for me, especially the spellbook. So I'm going to fast forward through some of this. In hindsight, I probably should have also taken that cloak, but that spellbook was really important. Outside of that, at this point, I think I had most of the stuff that I wanted to keep. And yeah, let's make our way out. And I think in total, this was roughly about 1,000 to 1,300 gold. Actually, no, it was a little bit more because we also got the Troll's Blood. I think it was like 1,500, something around there. Anyways, you don't need a lot of good gear to do this, which is what's really cool. I think when I first started doing it, a couple of days into the season, it was probably like 300 gold worth of green gear, and you can easily kill the troll. It might take a little bit of practice. Again, just remember, put the Hydra in the same spot. If you're starting off, maybe use Immortal Lament so you don't have to worry about HP, and then you can heal up after. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you're able to kill him, if you're able to make a little bit of gold, please leave a like and subscribe. Later, guys.